Alright, in this video I'll be talking about the Ortofon 2M red cartridge here. Comes with the, well, I had to buy the headstock separately. Then you have to do when you buy a new cartridge, most of the time you have to readjust the counterweight, the whole, just basically readjusting the whole tone arm. But, onto the review of this cartridge. This cartridge makes your record sound simply amazing, brings your music to life, and allows you to hear things that you normally did not hear with a previous cartridge. Granted, you have a good sound and video receiver, and speakers. You can achieve this through, a stereo sound receiver. You don't really need the video part of that receiver to actually make this cartridge function, obviously. But yeah, it's definitely worth your money. I paid $100 for mine. There's a 2M black and a 2M blue. The blue, it sounds like that one's the best one on the market. I believe the black might be the least inexpensive one, maybe. But maybe eventually I'll get the 2M blue in the future, maybe 2 to 5 years down the road, just to see how that sounds. I heard it sounds even better than this, but it has a little bit heftier price tag, not by much, but enough for me to upgrade later on. But I'm happy with my purchase. I'm sure a lot of people would too. Music enthusiasts would really like this, and it's really it's like you're hearing your records, for the first time. They have a lot more bass, or more bass, it's not overly bassy. Good mids and lows and highs. I think where it kind of lacks is, I think it's in the mids when you hear like the cymbals and hi-hats and toms, stuff like that. That's what's kind of lacking, but it just brings a lot more sound definition to your records, stuff that you're hearing things you never heard before. I mean, a whole musical composition just sounds much more embodied and much more lively. As right now of making this, I'm listening to, or was listening to, Led Zeppelin's In Through the Outdoor, and let me tell you, it really made a difference with this album. It's made a difference with a lot of them. And not all albums, sound good with some certain cartridges. I mean, they're not going to sound perfect, and some may not sound that great at all with a certain cartridge. That's why most people these days have multiple cartridges. Some they like to play with certain albums, and others they don't. They just pick their favorites. So I mean, I'm upgrading this from I think this is made in like 70s or maybe early 80s. Here's the original cartridge that I was using, or the one that I was using. It didn't come with the turntable. This is a Ortofon FF15XE MK2. This has a brighter sound, and I'll get into that on my review on this, or an impressions video here shortly. So, if you guys want, near audiophile, I guess kind of close to audiophile sound, this is the cartridge to get. Ortofon 2M red. I'd recommend buying a new headstock too. So that's really it for my review, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will get back to any and pretty much all questions as soon as I possibly can. Thanks for watching.